I've got some really cool news, actually. My Cessna 120 is back up.
So you had another 120?
But yeah, I've had a 120 for a few years. No, I just hide it from you.
Clearly, I would have taken it.
But that's what happens. You're right. That's what happens to airplanes when they just...
Yeah, so you see a plane that you're like, wow, it's so nice, but like, why is it just abandoned? It's because...
Welcome to the Aviation Mentors Podcast, the podcast that takes your dreams of flight and turns it into reality.
Sponsored by Strass Financial, financing your flight training.
For pilots, by pilots. I'm Brandon Martini, a commercial pilot and flight instructor.
And I'm Carson Vasquez, I'm a private pilot.
Whether you're a seasoned pilot or beginner with dreams of flight,
Aviation Mentors is your source for expert insights, industry trends, and inspiring stories.
So fasten your seatbelts and prepare for this incredible journey through the skies.
And stay connected with us on social media for exclusive content.
And visit our website at www.aviationmentors.com and let us be your co-pilot on this adventure.
Welcome back, everybody, to another awesome and, of course, amazing episode of the Aviation Mentors Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us. Of course, I think this is our second or third episode in our brand new studio with our nice new screen.
I know. Big
and
screen.
Just wait. We're coming up with our next version soon. It's going to have face cameras on both of us.
Yeah.
We're going to be separate on each side, further away from each other. Then I can't karate chop Carson anymore.
Well, I just want to do it because sometimes you come back after the gym to go to work and you just smell, dude.
I take a shower every time I leave the gym. It's on point. I even calendar it in my calendar.
You calendar your shower after the gym?
Yes. It says gym, shower, 30 minutes to get ready and take shower, and then 30 minutes to drive wherever I need to go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I go to the gym, it's a 2.5 hour ordeal with drive time.
Wow.
So I normally schedule in the beginning or end of my day.
Okay, that's responsible.
Yeah, and I never smell.
You never smell. You're
Thank you.
That was just a joke.
Yeah, don't try to.
I won't. Sorry.
Thank you, Carson. All right. So outside of that, I've got some really cool news, actually. My Cessna 120 is back up.
Which 120 are you talking about?
The one that I've had for about 3 years now.
I remember 3 years ago, a 120 crashed.
That was about 4 years ago. Yeah.
So you got another one?
Yeah. So by the way,
because that one was
little backstory.
irreparable.
Yeah, you could not repair it. Little backstory. A lot of you have seen a video online about a Cessna 120 coming into land at Cable
really
Airport.
Nice brown
one.
1940 something.
And I believe a police helicopter kind of cut it off in the pattern. And the 120 basically came in for landing, normal landing, but didn't have enough separation. And the wake turbulence from the rotors,
the rotor wash, right?
Rotor wash ended up causing it to flip upside down as it got slow.
It's an insane video.
It's an insane video. And there's a whole bunch of things that should have been done differently by both people. There were some procedures at that airport that the police helicopter did not follow. They just cut the line. And there's something that the 120 could have done, which was keep up their speed and stay a little higher and just go around.
Yeah, but if you're not thinking about, I mean, we've talked about this on the podcast before, but if you're not thinking about rotor wash, which is not something I was aware of, it's not something we went over in my private training. It's not something you're going to think about. And
by the way, yes, it did go over in your private training, but it's like a footnote.
Yeah, it's something like.
So most people will forget it.
Yeah, it's usually not something you have to think about.
Yeah.
Until something like this happens. But I think something even more incredible than that video is the fact that, the guy flying it just got up and walked out.
No, he got out, jumped out, grabbed a fire extinguisher and just put it on there, even though there was no fire, which was pretty impressive. Yeah.
I mean, it was impressive.
It was cool. So he was totally fine, by the way. There were no major injuries and no fatalities.
Sure, he was sore.
He was sore, yeah. All right, I digress off of the 120 story.
So you had another 120?
But yeah, I've had a 120 for a few years. No, I just hide it from you.
Clearly, I would have taken it.
Some people have hidden cars, and I have hidden airplanes, I guess.
Not even cool ones. No, the 120 is
the 120 is awesome.
That's really cool.
If you don't know what a Cessna 120 is,
go look it up. It's you have to see a little picture of it.
I think mine's 1946, 1956. I can't remember right off the top of my head, but it's an antique airplane. It has no flaps, single engine. I think it has like 80 horsepower.
It doesn't need flaps.
85
I can't go fast enough to need them.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, it's got a cruise prop on it and go pretty quick.
This one does?
Yeah, it goes almost as fast as a 120. Or I mean a 172 in cruise.
That's cool. Okay, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it's a neat little airplane. It's small. It's real small. Brandon and I would be very uncomfortable in that cockpit together.
Well, we've been in that cockpit together back in my old one, and back when I was a big guy and you were a smaller guy.
I know, it kind of switched. It's okay. We're getting away.
Yeah. Point being, I did buy a new one a few years ago.
Yeah, what color? Where did you have it? I mean, why haven't we flown it? I think it's the biggest question. Why haven't we flown it?
It's a tan color. I bought it from my friend Eric.
Okay.
And it's a fine little airplane.
Okay. We should throw up a picture of it.
We should throw up a picture of it. Mark can just do it in producer magic and put a new picture in.
Okay.
I can't pull up a picture of my exact airplane right off the bat. I can't even remember its tail number off the top of my head.
Yeah, because you haven't seen it or let me fly it. I would remember it for you if you let me fly it, but it's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, we should get my tail endorsement now.
We could, but let's get some regular landings under your belt first.
Yeah, that's fair. Let's try and fly normal first.
It's been at my hangar in Chino, by the way. That's where I hide it.
Oh, I don't ever want to go to Chino again. The hangar's awful.
It's not awful right now.
Did you clean it up too?
Yeah, my dad's cleaned up the hangar. It's pretty nice again. But I haven't been able to fly this thing in a year. Maybe it's been a little less than a year. I don't know, about a year. Because one of the cylinders went out on it.
Oh, no.
Yeah, and it
only has 2 of those, right?
No, it has 4.
You know what time it is, Carson?
Time's it, Brandon?
It's time to talk about one of our favorite companies.
Which company would that be?
Aviation Mentors is excited to be sponsored by the one and only Stratus Financial, dedicated to supporting the next generation of future aviators.
You know, Stratus Financial really understands the financial challenges that students face in pursuing their aviation dreams. That's why they offer student loans specifically tailored to aspiring pilots.
With competitive rates and flexible repayment plans, Stratus Financial helps take your aviation education to new heights.
So go visit their website today at www.stratus.finance. Just to be clear, that is not .com, it's .finance. And embark on your journey towards a sky full of possibilities.
Carson, it's time to get back to what we do best.
The show.
But yeah, so I haven't been able to fly it. And the cylinder was like $2,000. And then Rich's labor is going to be another $1,000. Plus he's going to find some other little things.
And it's not urgent because
I never fly it.
Yeah.
And then it's going to need an annual pretty soon. And I'm sure there's going to be a few parts there. So it was like
when you guys see planes at the airport that look abandoned, this is exactly why.
Yeah.
It's not a huge priority. And that's how maintenance can,
And this is a $20,000 new airplane. Or not new, but like $20,000 for me to go buy this airplane, right? And it's going to be $5,000 to maintain it right now.
Yeah.
That's 25% of its value.
Just in maintenance.
In one maintenance event for me to go fly it again.
Yeah,
and I only fly it 5 hours a year. So that's $1,000 an hour to go fly this airplane.
Very expensive airplane very fast.
So if you wonder why people still rent airplanes and don't go buy one, it's because, when you first get it, of course, you can go fly it a whole bunch. First year, 150 hours. Second year, 75.
The first night you sleep in it, right?
Yeah, I did sleep in my
slept in your plane.
Night, yeah. But that's what happens. You're right. That's what happens to airplanes when they just...
Yeah, so you see a plane that you're like, wow, it's so nice, but like, why is it just abandoned? It's because the cost of maintenance can really just sink it. It's tough.
Or people don't always have $5,000 laying around. Think about it. The person who would go and normally go buy a $20,000 airplane
does not have an extra $5,000. But again, we've talked about this on the podcast a couple times about how you have to incorporate the cost of maintenance and upkeep into the cost of that airplane. And, whether it fits the mission or not is a different point. But the cost of the airplane is one part. The cost of maintenance, cost of annuals, cost of parts is also things you have to take into consideration. Otherwise, you're going to have a situation like that where you have an extra $5,000 you have to pay and you can't. And then that's $20,000 down the hole.
And then the plane's just sitting there. And then if you want to go sell it, now you're looking at trying to sell this plane for either parts or somebody to buy it really, really cheap. I don't know.
Yeah. You just happen to have a connection with the maintenance shop.
Yeah, and it was still $5,000.
It's still $5,000. So.
I mean, parts alone were like $2,500.
Anyway, got it fixed?
It's fixed.
Can you fly it?
I haven't flown it yet. Rich sent me the text middle of last week. So I know it's ready to go. Now I need to go get tailwheel currency.
I was about to ask, when was the last time you flew a tailwheel?
About a year ago when the 120 was up.
Dang.
And I don't have a ton of tailwheel time. I mean, I'd have to double check. That's
probably 30 hours, 40 hours?
Probably around 50, less than 100 for sure. more than 30. I don't know, between 30 and 100. I don't really know. I think probably around 50 hours. So I don't have a ton of tailwheel time. And I actually think about it in my head, like, do I know how to fly a tailwheel still? And I'm sure I do. It won't be an issue. But I'm actually contemplating. Once I get to the airport and I kind of check it out and like feel it out, I'll decide personally if I want to go take a CFI with me who knows tailwheel to kind of give me a refresher, which is probably the smarter option. Or if I'm fine flying it myself, I'll kind of judge it when I get to the airport and go look at it again. It won't be the day that I fly. It'll just be a random day that I go to the airport probably.
How are you going to make that decision? What goes into that process for you?
How I feel inside about the airplane.
Gut feeling?
Yeah, my gut feeling. Yeah. That's probably not the best way to go about it, to be honest. And I don't recommend that to anybody. But honestly, I mean, I've flown a lot of different types of airplanes and I've flown different types of tailwheels, and I've flown this one in particular a whole bunch.
All about risk tolerance.
So I'm pretty comfortable with these airplanes. And when even talking out loud, I don't feel like butterflies in my stomach or anything like that, like I used to when I was a more junior pilot. So my gut is I'll probably just go fly. But obviously I need 3 takeoffs and landings before I can go fly with somebody. But I don't even think I'll fly with somebody after just 3. It'll probably be about 10 or 15 before I go fly with somebody, just to make sure everybody's
Look at
safe.
you being responsible.
I'm always responsible.
Yeah, you always are, especially when it comes to flying.
Yeah. So outside of that, so I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm going to go over to the hangar probably tomorrow.
Send me a picture of it because I didn't even know you
didn't know I had
one.
it. Yeah, I'll send you a picture.
Oh man, I would have been writing you about this for so long if I had known you had it. I would have been like, I want to fly. I want to get my tailwheel.
I know. Yeah. It is what it is. All right. On that note, we're going to kind of close it up for the day. Thank you so much for listening to us today. I know it's a shorter episode. You can reach out to either one of us in our emails, Brandon, Carson, or producer at aviationmentors.com. Don't forget to hit like, follow, subscribe, all the things you're supposed to do on social media, on YouTube, or wherever you are listening or watching us on. We really appreciate it. Also, make sure you follow us on LinkedIn, follow or become our friends on LinkedIn. Just put that you heard us through Aviation Mentors. We will make sure that we add you. Besides that, as long as you help us like, subscribe, all that stuff, it's a huge part of helping us grow the aviation community and grow the podcast. So thank you again for listening or watching us.
You guys are the best. And as we wrap up for the day, remember, here to guide you in your aviation journey. So fly safe and enjoy the ride.
Have a great one. Thanks.